Okay, so I have this question here that says determine whether the given line is tangent to the circle in each of the following cases. So let's start with A here. So for A here, the given line that we have is 3x minus 4y plus 14 equal to 0 here. Then the curve that we're going to discuss there is x squared plus y squared plus 4x plus 6y minus 3 equal to 0, like this. So now what we're going to use here is the formula for distance here, from the origin of the circle, or from the center of the circle to the circumference of the circle. The distance here is simply given by the modulus of ax plus by plus c divided by the square root of a squared plus b squared, like this here. Okay, so now here, if this line here is tangent to this curve here, then the distance here should be equal to the radius of this circle that we have here. So meaning that here we're going to calculate the distance here, and also we find the radius of this circle here. If these two digits that we're going to get there are the same, then we can make a conclusion to say that this line here is tangent to this circle that we have this side here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get our radius from this point here. So the equation that we have here is x squared plus y squared plus 4x plus 6y minus 3 is equal to 0 here. Then the general equation of a circle, x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fx minus or plus c is equal to 0, like this here. So we're going to equate this to this here so that we get the value of g. We also equate this to this and we get the value of f there, and also c here will be equal to negative 3 there. So now here we have 2gx is equal to 4x, like this here. So if we calculate the value there, we're going to find that our g here will simply be equal to 2, like this here. Okay, so now then we also find f. So we have 2fx is equals to 6, it's 2fy here. Okay, so 2fy is equals to 6y. We divide by 2y, then this side we have our f here is equals to 3 here. So now if this is the case here, then we know that the center is simply equal to negative g comma negative f, like this here. So meaning that here the center will just be equal to negative 2 comma negative 3, like this here. So now the radius then can be found by the square root of g squared plus f squared minus c, like this here. So then here we'll have the root of 2 the power 2 plus 3 the power 3 here minus negative 3, like this here. So this here will be the square root of 4 plus 9 plus 3 here. So that will be 12. So we have the square root of 16, which will be equal to 4 here. So now here we have that our radius is equals to 4 here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to calculate from this point here. If we find that the distance that we're going to get here is equal to 4, then this line that we have there is tangent to the circle that we have this side. So then the distance here will be equal to, so a is going to come from, let me scroll up a bit to show where the a, b, c are going to come from there. So this here, this is our a, this is our b, and this is our c there. Then our x here is this line from the center this side here, this coordinate from the center. Our y is this coordinate from the center of the circle. So meaning that here we get the modulus of a, so that's 3 multiplied by negative 2 minus 4 multiplied by, so y is negative 3 plus our c here is 14, we close there, divided by the square root of 3 the power 2 plus 4 the power 2 like this here. Okay, let me just scroll down again. So now here we have, so that would be negative 6 plus 12 plus 14 like this here. So then this here divided by the square root of, that's 9 plus 16 like this here. So meaning that on top there we're simply going to have negative 6 plus 12, that's going to be 6 plus 14, that's 20 on top here, divided by the root of 25, so that's going to be 20 divided by 5, which will give us 4 like this here. So if we check here, the radius here is equal to 4, and the distance from the center to the circumference of the circle is 4 here. So meaning that the conclusion that we're going to make here is that the line 3x minus 4y plus 14 is tangent to the circle there. So meaning that the line that we have is tangent to the circle. Okay, let's do the same thing for B there. Or you can just pause the video, then you work out B in the same manner there. Okay, thank you.